it's no secret. We were talking outside a minute ago. It's no secret. If young people in the Democratic Party sat down, the party would shut down. That's one of the reasons why we're pushing so hard to get the delegate selection plan from the DNC and every state party in the country to allow youth to have goals and timelines for representation at the convention. But one of the other things that the Young Democrats is trying to demonstrate is that if it weren't for young people, there would be no age group that voted for Democrats. We're the only age group that consistently, every election, every November, vote for Democrats over every other party. And investing in youth is investing in the Democratic Party. Thank you all for investing.
Thank y'all for allowing me just to be here for a second and pay tribute to young people who vote, who work. If anybody was around my campaign, I couldn't have done it without young people. We had over 150 volunteers, and I think we probably had, I guess, 70%, 75% of those were people under the age of 25, I'm sure. So we really worked hard, and I think giving young people meaningful work in a campaign so they can see the results, I think really makes a difference. I appreciate all your hard work, and tonight is a special night, and we're honoring a special person. I remember I've been a part of Democratic politics in Athens since I was, back in 1992, and I remember that the big labor name you had to know at that point was Richard Ray. Well, look, how many years later, the big name you need to know in labor is still Richard Ray. And so we want to make a tribute to him before the presentation. Thank you, Richard. Nobody works harder to get good candidates elected than labor, and we would all appreciate every contribution that they make, and it's very meaningful to me and very meaningful to the Democratic Party. I was just telling Billy that every day for the last 4 weeks, I guess, I've lost track of how long all of this has been going on. I ended up at the office on Monday after the election and have not stopped since then. But every day I go through these range of emotions. For a little while I'm a little happy, and then I get a little mad, and then I get real pissed off, and then I get, happy again, and then I'm really excited about everything. And so by the end of the day, I'm usually kind of back into my happy self, energetic self, ready to start again the next day. And so it's been a great experience. Y'all have helped in lots of ways. I've gotten good emails and support from everybody, and it's never one person. I'm going to be very insignificant very soon. I understand that, and that's my goal, is to be insignificant very soon, because we're going to have an ED on board. We're going to have a 10th district congressional race getting started. We're going to be very busy, and what's going to be important is electing Democrats. And so I appreciate all your help and support. Tonight is Richard's night, and I can't imagine a better person or more worthwhile person to be honoring. Thank you for all that you do, and I look forward to working with every one of you.
Absolutely no doubt in my mind that there's a group of people that if it wasn't for them, young Democrats would not be able to do what we do. And there's a reason why we're honoring the man we're honoring tonight. And I know that no matter what we need, whether it's office space for our campaign that we ran last year, whether it's a quick check cut to solve an emergency, or whether I just need to sit in an office and seek advice, there is one person that I can always turn to. And it is no doubt in my mind that we would not be here today on the cusp of the one of the largest political movements that this state has ever seen, bringing in money from national organizations, from national donors. We're going to have a 6-figure budget. It would not be that way if it wasn't for the support that we get day in and day out from our friends in labor and our friend Richard Ray. And it is for that reason. It is for that vocal support, that help that we get, the good word that we get put in to all the candidates, to all the Democratic activists, to the many, many checks to the office space, to the advice, to the hours that I have spent in Richard Ray's office trying to find out how to make this organization better, that we are proud to present Richard Ray with the Friend of the Young Democrat Award for 2007.
Billy, thank you. And to the Young Democrats, you are our future. And to my labor family that is here tonight, that gives me the opportunity to do some of the things that I do for the Democratic Party and more especially for our Young Democrats. When Billy called me a couple of months ago, actually a month and a half ago, and said, "What are you doing on February so-and-so? What is the date today?" Hell, I don't even know. And I said, "Well, I don't have anything on my calendar." And he said, "We'd like to honor you. And I want you to know, in all sincerity, I've received quite a few awards in my tenure as a labor leader. But I want you to know this stands right at the top. Because I am humbled. You know, for an old guy to be honored by the Young Democrats, I mean, that means a lot to me. I am still young at heart, even with 11 grandkids. I'm still young at heart, and I still got some energy left. And I know with the energy and the dedication of Young Democrats across this state, and with Jane Kidd as our new chairperson, and with the dumb butts that serve in the General Assembly now that have an R beside their name. And that's the nicest thing I can say about them tonight. I know I don't want to influence you Young Democrats to say bad things about our opposition, but I know that in 2008, with the organization that Billy and the officers are putting together across this state, with the new money that has come in from them to them from the grant, that other Democrats know that you are building something in this state. That we as Democrats, the ones that believe in the philosophy of the Democratic Party, that we are our brother's keeper, that we're going to have a great victory in 2008 and even beyond 2008 as we go down this road together. Because no matter what happens in any election, there's always another election coming after that. And as we build and as we bring new people into the Young Democrats and into the Democratic Party, because there are many people out there, and all of you know it as you talk to your friends and other people that you come in contact with. There is something going on in America today that people are wondering, what can we do to make it better? Yeah. And the Democratic Party and the candidates that we will put up and the candidates that are already there and the office holders that hold office, they are going to make us proud, and they are going to take over. I know that you are sick, and I am sick. I am not a red state. I am a blue state. They just haven't got there yet. With all honesty and with the love that I have for you Young Democrats, I said it earlier, this really means a lot to me. Let's get on with the work. We got plenty of work to do. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's might even have a little drink tonight or something. I love all of you. Thank you for this great honor. Thank you very much.